Good morning and welcome to day 54 of our 70-day journey together, Scripture's Pathway to Inner Healing. We're on week 8, and the focus of week 8 has been moving from grieving to growing. Today's meditation is taken from 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. For the Spirit that God has given us does not make us fearful. Instead, God's Spirit fills us with power, love, and self-control. I invite you to center yourself as we prepare for today's meditation entitled Managing Crisis Creatively. For the Spirit God has given us does not make us fearful. Instead, God's Spirit fills us with power, love, and self-control. Some of life's difficulties can result in emotional turmoil. Thus, it becomes crucial to find ways of creatively managing such a personal crisis. Here are 5 steps for crisis management. Number 1, view events optimistically. Various studies show that optimists are happier, healthier, and better problem solvers. Pessimists, on the other hand, tend to cope poorly with crisis. An optimist views life, at least now I have what is wrong and can begin doing the necessary parts to make it work and repair. Number 2, take one step at a time. Some difficulties, traumas, heartaches, disappointments, failures are so great that it may be difficult, if not impossible, to view them optimistically. In such case, it is important simply to think about the next step. Try breaking things down into small segments. Rather than asking, how can I cope with my life? Try asking, how can I get through the next hour or the remainder of this day? Number 3, do an evaluation. While optimism is crucial, it is important not to be naive. Look carefully at your life and the danger that was inflicted by the situation that you faced or the situation that you are facing. Without soft pedaling the facts, evaluate where you are, what you need to do, and how you need to do it. One woman who could no longer bear the pain of early abuse decided she needed to be in therapy because her insurance did not cover the fees. She took an additional part-time job to cover the extra expense to get the care and the help that she so desperately needed. Take concrete actions is number 4. Develop an action plan for recovery. This can include taking care of your body physically through an exercise regimen, taking care of your emotional life by joining a support group, or nurturing your mind through a reading program. And number 5, exercise your faith. During times of personal upheaval, many have found that their faith is vital to coping with a personal crisis. Don't hesitate to seek out direction from a trusted spiritual leader. If you are not in the habit of attending worship services regularly, this would be a very good time maybe to explore starting doing that. Managing crisis creatively. For the Spirit of God within us does not make us fearful. Instead, God's Spirit fills us with power, with love, and with self-control. I invite you to take a few moments to allow your spirit to respond to this meditation. Let's pray. Loving and merciful God, as we deal with the pain of our past or the pain of our present, I ask you give us your spirit of power, your spirit of love, and your spirit of self-control. Our affirmations for today are as follows. I am moving forward one step at a time. Number 2, I am responding creatively to each event in my life. Number 3, I am trusting God to guide me today. The reflection for today comes from Saint Jared Mahilia. Who except God can give you peace? Has the world ever been able to satisfy the heart? May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord cause God's face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord look upon you with favor and grant you peace. Shalom. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, Pastor.
Thank you, Pastor.
Shalom.
Thank you, Pastor.